Yo, what's up YouTube? It's the Frenzy, and I know that the World War II beta is out right now, but I honestly couldn't care less about that. And for those of you guys that feel the same way, well, I'm glad to say that I'm bringing you guys another world record co-op zombies gameplay from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Nacht Der Untoten. So for those that are wondering, we did play this game under the classic gumballs only category, so that means that we didn't use any overpowered gumballs such as Perkaholic, Soda Fountain, Raindrops, Fatal Contraptions, and other mega and ultra rare mega gumballs, but instead we use the classic ones that are actually accessible on local, as you can see in our gumball loadout at the very beginning of the game, just before we end up loading it up. So a lot of people are probably going to be thinking, like, what round did you guys get to in this game? And we did end up getting to round 70, and unfortunately, it did end up in a lag out, which is pretty typical for me whenever I'm playing co-op or just zombies in general. It seems like my games always get cut short for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. However, I was experiencing major internet issues the day of this game, which resulted in a couple restarts because, well, I would lag out due to getting disconnected from the Treyarch servers as early as round 7 and round 4, which I don't even know if, like, anybody's ever disconnected that early. Is that a world record of its own? I'm not sure if, like, that's a thing or not. But anyways, I've had a couple other lag outs whenever we were trying to get this game started that occurred in the round 20s and stuff like that. And finally, I did disconnect on round 70. However, we did end up getting the record. So, I mean, I guess we had that going for us. But it was still unfortunate nonetheless to, get a disconnect. We were really hoping to get to at least round 100 in this game. Now, anyways, I'm pretty sure that you guys want to hear a little bit more about the game that was played and the game that I'm making a YouTube video on, right? Anyways, so in total, we played this game for about 12 to 13 hours, somewhere around there, and we did each have 2 downs, and the game was going very smooth. I was actually really excited about this game because me and my partner, Figsu, we got a 4-bar connection for the first time ever in a co-op game together, which was really neat. And in the past, we would always have a solid 3-bar together, but I guess that he got his internet upgraded recently, and it just feels way smoother to play on. So I'm really pumped to see that and play some more co-op games with him in the future. So now let's move on to the strategy, and what we did was we had the player with the Thunder Gun and the Ray Gun Mark II run in the spawn room, as he would be getting the majority of the zombies, so you would obviously need the better guns to kill them, and the other player would run in the Thompson room and just kill zombies as he saw them. And you guys can start this strategy as early as round 5, and we stopped doing it on round 45. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that you want to have the help room door open along with the couch in the spawn room so you can actually get to the Wonder Fizz machine so that you guys can get perks. Please do leave the couch in the Thompson room closed, as it will make it a lot easier on the guy that is running in the Thompson room. Now that you guys know how to get to round 45, well, let's talk about the strategy after round 45, because again, we did end up getting to 70 in this game before we disconnected. So on round 45, we did the same thing. However, instead of killing them constantly, we just had both players hoard up the zombies in their rooms. And then, after we had both players hoard up the zombies in their rooms, we had the guy in the Thompson room run out to the spawn room area, and you guys will want to do it like how we did. It's very easy, and your both players will not take any downs doing this, unless you get a very unfortunate lag down like you see me do right here. Although I was on a 4-bar connection, so getting these types of downs are very rare. I think that the zombie just simply decided to go off to him. It was just very unlucky, very unfortunate down. You probably just want to go a little bit faster than I did right here, as this is my only time going down doing this, which just kind of sucked. But anyways, if you guys execute it perfectly, then you guys will see something like this happen, where both players combine, and then you have the player with the Thunder Gun end up shooting the zombies. And there you go, you just killed off a full horde. Have the one player run around in the spawn room, and then have the other player run around in the Thompson, and just rinse and repeat over and over again. Once you guys do run out of ammo, you guys will have to hit the box to try to get more Thunder Guns, as there is no alternate ammo types on Nacht Der Untoten Classic Gumballs, since again, we are not using bullet boost, we aren't using crate power, we are just using regular weapons and regular gumballs on this game. So this strategy is pretty easy in my opinion, and it's far easier for the guy that's running in the Thompson room. The guy in the Thompson room only gets up to about 8 to 10 zombies maximum, with an average of about 4 to 5, and he can actually have as little as 0 zombies sometimes, which is very rare, but it did happen at least once or twice per round up in the round 60s area, which is about once every like 20 or 30 zombie horde ups, you'll end up only getting 0 zombies in the Thompson room. And there was just times where you'd just be standing in there and you'd be like, oh wait, I didn't get any zombies. So yeah, it's pretty laid back and very easy. The only time that you guys will probably go down doing this strategy is again on the combining horde ups thing, unless you're like us. And that's what I want to get to next. And lastly is the downs. So some of you guys might be thinking like, okay, well, how did you guys go down in this game? And well, I already showed you guys one of my downs earlier, and here is my first down that I actually got. And I thought that I got a thunder gun fail, which could happen in Call of Duty Black Ops 1. They were a little uncommon, but they would usually happen at least once or twice each thunder gun that you got, where a shot would fail, especially in the higher rounds. However, what actually did end up happening is, if you guys did rewatch that in slow motion, I actually jumped up, shot the thunder gun, and I guess on this game, part of the ceiling is hanging down and blocked my thunder gun shot. That was just completely bull, if you ask me. That was so dumb. I thought that I got a thunder gun fail, and I was like, what? Like, I was just really perplexed. And then my teammate, he ended up going down because he was trying to play a little fancy with the alchemical antithesis, which was just kind of unfortunate. I guess that was just a lesson learned on his end. And then here is a very valuable lesson to be learned for any player or players that are playing co-op. So the most important thing in a zombies co-op game is communication. And here is a very prime example of where me and my co-op partner just simply failed to communicate like a bunch of noobs. Well, the plan originally was one of us was going to get the thunder gun. However, we didn't know who was going to get it. So what ends up happening in this situation is he thinks I'm going to get the thunder gun, but I think he's going to get the thunder gun. So I take the horde of zombies, and I end up getting him killed because I have no idea what's going on. And that was just a really unfortunate thing in this situation. The lack of communication will cause downs in co-op games at some points in time, and it might even cause game overs, which you've got to really pay attention and just kind of take things slow sometimes if your teammates are not sure. And that's pretty much it for this video. Not really a great world record to get, or a great video to make, because our game was cut short, unfortunately. Since we did lag out, we were really hoping to get around 100 plus, but that ended up not happening. I will end up trying to pull out more content for you guys in solo and co-op, and try to get some more world records as well. So anyways, if you guys were interested in that, great. If you aren't, then I don't know, unsub or something. But anyways, guys, I'm the Frenzy, and thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.